Hi all. I was hoping this weekend to go to a meet-up. Um, Ian from Hubnut is having a meet-up at somewhere in just outside Castleford, and I'm not too far away, and it would have been nice to go, but I have a Polo that needs power steering pipes. I have that I'm halfway doing through the brakes. We've got rid of our lass's old car and she's borrowing that. I've got my old van I could go in, but it's not really a Hubnut vehicle. And the last time I was at the Motorist, which was I believe August last year. No, it was before that. Well, around about that time. Wife says, we need a trailer to go on holiday. So I had to make a trailer. Not the kind of trailer I like to make, but there we go. So, on this today, I'm doing brake pipes. Yay! Which I hate doing. But, I have made a start. As you can see, new copper there that I've mainly bent into shape. I'll give you a better view. Oh, underneath the car we go. But yeah, from the back, past the fuel tank, past the chassis legs, all the way and up and onto the bulkhead. I've got to fasten them all down, but at least they're the same shape as what the original ones were. So, and then I've got to, not that it's focusing, it's refusing to focus, I've got all the ones on the back axle to do. Yay! But joys of having a car that's been sat for 12 years. Yeah. See how we go. Hi guys, just to let you know, the car passed its MOT, and again, as you can see, it's looking a whole lot cleaner than what it was. However, there is an odd bit of muck on it, but saying that, since it passed the MOT, it's done 710 miles in just over a week and a bit, week and a half. The headlamps at the front, this side I had to polish it because it was yellow, so I just got rubbing compound on it. The tyres, as you can see, loads of grip on them, and we bought a set of 4 on wheels. They've come off a Mazda Bongo, and it cost us 25 quid for the entire set. Windscreen wipers, obviously had to replace them because they were shot. The back tyres haven't got as much tread on, but they're still legal. All underneath the wheel arches, although you can't see much. It's all been wax oiled. Yes, the exhaust is rusty. But the main thing was to get it through the MOT. Can you see that pile of pipes there that's longer than the car that it's parked next to? Well, they're all the brake pipes that I had to change from underneath the car. But today's job, I am fitting a reverse camera. And the reason why I'm fitting a reverse camera is because we've bought a dash cam. and the dash cam does the front and the back. So there's the camera that goes in the back. So I've got everything all pulled out. I just want to make a quick apology to everyone. It's a month since I last put a video out, and I'm not going into details. I'm not after sympathy or anything like that, but let's just say I've had a really bad time. So yeah, I'll move this along a bit and show you what I've done to start fitting the dash cam. Right, so back on with it. The first thing I need to show you is the problem I've got. The problem I've got is, it might be a tiny wire, I'll show you, but at one side it's got that joint to it, and at the other side it's got that moulded onto it. So although the wire might be thin, any hole I go through has got to be that size. But I'll show you the camera anyway. That's what I've got. This here, and just so you know what make it is, this here is all one screen. To me it looks like an iPhone 22 with the size of it, but it clips onto your wing mirror. And there's the camera that faces forward, that's fully adjustable, and in the top here we've got a USB, which is the power. We've got there's the fastenings. We have a GPS receiver, so if you have an accident or anything else like that, it logs the GPS position. So all this wire here has got to go through the smallest hole possible. That red wire that's on there, that's got to go down, and I've extended it with this white. It's got to go down to the reverse lights on the car. So what I've done so far, obviously you've seen I've took this panel off, because you've also got to mount it, because that panel, your handle for your boot goes in there, and I didn't want to drill a massive hole, so where I've got the camera, I've just took a piece of plastic out, drilled it out, because that's going to, when everything stops moving on me, that bracket has got to be mounted underneath at the back above the edge plate. But the other thing is, as you can see, I've got edge plate cameras, so I have my boot catch there, my edge plate lamps, sorry, there. So I've got to mount it where the camera is not obscuring the catch or the lamps. So it's literally going to go on the boot, screwed on to the boot like that. So that's the first thing. The other thing is, I mentioned about the size of the hole. We have on the back, because there's your catch, your boot catch, and what I've done, there's like a rubber grommet that sits at the back of this hole, but there weren't enough room to put it through the rubber grommet, so I've cut out at the side, because that'll be wide enough for the plug to go through, and the wire will come up, across and in. Simples. The next thing I've got to worry about, the wire's got to come from roughly here join up with this wiring, go through, and I've put a kebab stick through. It comes through there, so I've made sure that I can actually get it through, and then I'm going to feed it through that wire, and then it'll go through. You might be able to see me pushing against the roof line, and you might not, but that goes into the car then. So I'm halfway there, so I'll catch you in a sec. Right, let the fun commence. I have a wooden kebab stick, and it's got to go, I don't know whether you can see the yellow bit there, but it's got to go in that hole there and down out the other one. If I can do this with one hand, I'm good, but I don't think I'm that good, but we'll soon find out. Oh, just need to pop you down a sec. I'll try and pop you so you're facing the right way, but it's a guess. Right, that's my red wire that's attached to that, so we'll see if we can get this through first. So that's the first bit. There's nowhere really to put you. Right. So you can see I've got the kebab stick through that. I've squashed it all together there. So here's hoping. Just trying to put that where you might be able to see it. Because now I've got to get that phono socket through that, which is going to be really interesting. Darling, if you could gently pull the red wire while I manipulate the rubber. A bit more if you can. Oh. Bit more if you can. You're pulling really hard or not?
Yeah.
Or... Right, so it's caught there. And yeah, you let tension off. So it's now sprung back after I shoved it through.
Up here now.
It's stuck just there. Trying to twist the rubber so it's at the other side. Oh! Why did I have to break my thumbs all them years ago? Because I literally just got it and my thumb cramped up.
Yeah, it's just getting stuck in that last little...
Yeah, because I was trying to twist it. So Like someone's trying to snap my thumb.
Right, you hold that bit then. Swap over again. Right.
It's tag team this, isn't it? Because I was trying to twist it so it was at the other side of the wires. If that makes sense.
Not really.
Well, the wires are there and the plug's here.
Yeah.
So I was trying to twist it so it's at the other side. So it had got room to move. That's it. Oof.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm through. Is that it?
I hope so.
Got this.
We've got visitors. Oof. We're getting there. I think. I hope. I actually don't know. Right. This is the problem. You can only do it a section at a time. Well, what can I say? Today's another day, and as you can see, got the back panel back on. Got that clip back in. The wire's through. The red wire comes down here to the light and onto the reverse light. The camera, can you see it? Just there. So now I've been feeding the wire from the back into there. You might just be able to see it. So I'll put that rubber back on in a minute. And now I'm on the home stretch. I just hope I've still got enough. So I'll attempt to pull the rubber off here. Which, looking at that, is faffing glued on. No. No, it's just very tight. Right, I might have found somewhere where I can put you. So yeah, I've took the wire behind the headline in. Now what the trick is to get it behind the plastic, but low enough so it goes behind the headliner. I've seen people before stick them in the window rubbers. That's one of the worst things you can do, because as the door opens and closes, obviously over time it gets trapped. And it pinches the wires. Not that you can see much over there, but yeah, if you put it in the actual place where the metal goes onto the rubber, you're going to have all kinds of problems. I mean, I don't like bending the wire if I can help it, but sometimes you've just got to do what you've got to do. Almost there. Just need to get a screwdriver a sec. About right, that I had one in my pocket. I'm not poking it through. We're just there we go. It's unclipped, which suits me better because then I can get it right underneath the headlining. Now the problem I've got now, just turn you around a sec. Got to get underneath that edge. So I'll see you in a sec. Right, as you can see, I've had fun. I've had to take that bit out that the sun visor clips into. I've removed that to drop the headline in. I removed the headline, the sun visor as well. I've put a GPS locator in. Had to remove the handle. I had to remove the door rubbers, the power supply, which goes into a cigarette lighter. I've run down this panel here. It's literally just stick a screwdriver behind and pop it off. And then I've gone in through the glove box. You might see the wire. But at the moment I've got it plugged into the cigarette lighter. But I'm actually going to put a different cigarette lighter socket in and hide the power supply behind the dash. But yeah, up here we've got the camera that's at the back, the power supply and the GPS plugged into it. And then so we can see where we're going at the front, we have a camera there as well. So I've just got to fasten that onto the mirror properly, then go into the settings and turn the camera the right way up, because at the moment it's showing an upside down car, and job's a good one. So see you shortly. Hey ho. Well, there's it is. I know there's one mistake with it. I've got the camera upside down on the back, but I did read the instructions. So there we go. So just turn it off for now. And there you go, back to being a mirror. Right guys, I think I've got it sorted. You can see the image of what's in front of me. And I've turned the camera around. So yeah, please like and subscribe. And it's now the right way up. Thank you very much guys. Bye.